Hey guys, it's Sarah and I'm about to get started on my Project Life spread using my May Noel Mignon Spring Fling kit. So this is going to be a double page spread for Project Life, but it's going to be 2 different months. So it's going to be June on one side, July on the other, because that's kind of how my album is planned out right now. I have planned out my 2016 Project Life up through September of last year, I believe. So I need to set some time aside and finish out the year planning so that I can go ahead and start busting them out like this. But yeah, so I have everything I need to go ahead and get started. I have a lot of pictures and whatever fillers I need. So I'm going to be working on June for this first part, and then the second part will be July. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so I am going to go ahead and get my pictures ready. So some of them I had to cut some excess off and kind of put them where I need them to go. I have movie ticket stub there for Finding Dory. I have these little freckled fawn transparent days or months of the year little circle things that I'm using all year throughout my entire album. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull the one for June. Those did not come in this kit. But I do have these papers here from the kit, and I'm going to pick one to do my title card up at the top there. And I figured I'd go ahead and get July's out as well. So I'm going to go through these and find July's so I have it ready. And I am going to use one of this paper right here from the kit, and I'm going to cut it down to a 4x6 and use my Creative Memories corner rounder to go ahead and round the corners of all these pictures and everything. I usually just try to do that unless it's something that would compromise what I'm putting in. I'm just going to go ahead and round all the corners for Project Life for right now. And I'm going to go through these 3x4 cards and pick out a few that are going to work for me. So I have one with some hearts on it, and I'm going to try to find one to do some journaling in between those pictures there. I'm just trying to figure out which one is going to work best. And I'm checking both sides because you never know what's on the other side of them. And I'm going to pick that one there that says currently, and it has that nice color that I'm looking for. And so I'm just going to kind of go through these things, see what jumps out at me, and start working from there. So I have these are little cut aparts from another pattern paper, a 6x6 pattern paper that came in the kit, and so I'm going to cut off a little strip here to use on one of my cards. And I'm looking to see what else I can put on this card up here for June, and I have this strip here that is going to work nicely. It's kind of like a pink floral, so I'm just cleaning up the edges there, and that's going to work nicely up there. And I'm just, I'm literally just taking a look at everything before I get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start from the top and work on this title card. So I have that strip there that I cut into a banner, and I'm going to overlay the June on there. And I'm going to use my tiny attacher to staple that down. And then I'm also going to use one of these chipboard thickers that says hello. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that down there. So it's going to say hello June. And then I'm also going to add a couple of these hearts from this thicker pack as well. And that did come in the kit. And then I'm going to work on this one here. And for this one, I cut out that little yellow strip, and I'm going to fishtail this as well. And I'm going to put some letter stickers on there. And this is a picture of my husband and my girls. We were at the park and they were flying kites. He found some kites that were like $1 at Walmart. So I'm cutting this into 2 different banners and putting flying kites on there using those letter stickers from Pebbles that did come in the kit. I'm going to add a little puffy heart there. So there's that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and work on this one here. I'm going to use those Pebble letter stickers again, and I'm going to spell out the words being super girly. And that is because in between, that card's going to go in between those 2 pictures of my girls, and one of them has them wearing a Star Wars mask and an Iron Man mask at the Walmart, and then the other one, they had gone to a kids painting class and they painted BB-8. So normally you would think those are kind of boyish type interests, but my girls love that stuff too. You know, they're definitely princesses, but they love Star Wars too. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of journaling about that, how, you know, they don't care what it is. If they like it, they like it. So, and then this picture here is a picture of my desk. This is after we had gotten back from vacation, and so I was kind of getting back into the grind. And I used that little banner sticker that says Dream Big, because I had lots of inspiration and plans and stuff. So that was just a little snapshot of my desk. I was watching some YouTube videos and getting some work done. Now I did go into my stash to get some more 6x6 papers because what I had left wasn't really what I was looking for the rest of these cards here. So I pulled that little polka dot one, and that is from Creative Agenda, and then this yellow one here is from Print Shop from Studio Calico. So I'm just going to use these two here just to kind of fill in these little spots, and they were just going to work better versus what I had left over from my kit. And I am using that little wood veneer heart that came in the kit, and I'm using hearts all over this because this little card is actually about the time when I got diagnosed with a heart murmur, which was last year. So I'm kind of talking about that, and I got the diagnosis, so it's time to start, you know, monitoring it pretty closely, and I'm working with my doctor to do that. So that's what all that is about. So I took advantage of all the hearts going on. And now I'm going to use these pebbles again, and I'm going to spell the word diagnosis. However, I'm going to need to cut them down a little bit on each side so that the letters are just smaller so that they can fit all the way across here. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just cutting a little bit off each side of the stickers. So they're just a little skinnier. And then I'm going to add an arrow. And then for Finding Dory, I am going to go ahead and just put this down, put the movie ticket stub down, and that's going to be it. And then I'm going to come back here in just a second and talk to you about the next one. All right, guys, so I'm about to get started on July, and I did just want to jump on in real quick and just let you know this space right here is going to be blank. I'm probably just going to put a little filler card or something just for pictures and, you know, all that stuff. But this card is going to be something about my husband's job, something big that happened, and he's in the military, so it's not something that we can share publicly. But so this one is just going to have like a filler card, but then after I'm done with it, I will go back and actually put in like what happened at his work. But it's just not something I can show on YouTube. So just a little FYI on that. But yeah, I'm excited to get July done real quick. So let's do this. All right, so I have all of my things from July that I collected, and I have them in a little page protector sleeve. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this one here. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and get my cards picked out of what I think I'm going to use. And I need, you know, 3 different 3x4 cards there. And then I'll need some more 4x6 papers and stuff. I have a couple 3x4 cards left, or sorry, 4x6 cards left, but they're not really working for, they're not going to work for what I need. So, and just pulling some stuff out that I think I'm going to use here. I'm going to use this cute little paper with the houses and stuff, and that's going to be for Layla's birthday card there. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer this floral over on top of the navy and white stripes. And that was kind of the closest thing to red I had. So, you know, this is July, so I wanted to do kind of like red, white, and blue. That was kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and run this all the way across. And then I am going to use that July circle from Freckled Fawn. And then I also noticed right here there's a tag on this little 6x6 paper that I'm going to go ahead and cut out, and I'm going to use this because it has, you know, the red, the white, and the blue on it. So that worked out nicely. I'm going to go ahead and stick that down there, and then the July, which I will attach again with my tiny attacher. And that's going to be that. And this picture here is of myself and my husband. We had a date night, and so I'm going to talk about that here. And I'm going through some of these little strips here and, you know, some of the little cut aparts that came in the kit, and I find one on this LA Studio one that is green, and it says soaking up all these special moments. So I am going to go ahead and cut this out, and I'm going to put that down onto the picture. You know, date night is rare for us. We don't have like regular babysitters or anything, so it's when we can get away, it's really, really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down here right along the bottom. And then I'm going to use a little puffy stickers. I'm going to use an XOXO right there, right on top. And then I'm also going to use these pebbles again, and I'm going to spell out the words date night and then add a little green heart there. So this picture is of Kaylin, and she had gotten her first library card. And so I took a picture of her with the card and the first book that she checked out. And I'm going to go ahead and use this little Ellie Studio cut here, and it says loving, let's see, currently loving. And I'm just going to write Kaylin getting her first library card. Just going to stick that right on there and around the corners. And then I'm going to move on to Layla's here. So I have a picture of her on her birthday with one of the gifts that she got, which is a Finding Dory thing. So I'm going to use some washi tape here that came in the kit, and I'm just going to use that to kind of separate this since that paper is very, very busy. And then I'll stick her picture on top of that, and then this big, large cork 5, which is from Freckled Fawn. That did not come in the kit. That's something I stuck in that month because I knew I wanted to use it for her birthday. So it's just something I saved for this in particular, and it just happened that the color was perfect. So, and then I'm going to use these again, and I'm going to put Layla Turns. So it's Layla Turns 5. And then I put a little rubber sticker that says, I love you more. All right, and now for this next movie ticket stub here, and this is for The Secret Life of Pets. And I'm going to go back to my paper pad here that I pulled from my stash because nothing was going to work with what I had in the kit. So I'm pulling this one here from Print Shop, and I like how it has these stripes because I feel like turned the right way, the vertical stripes kind of mimicked the vertical elements in the movie poster with the skyscrapers and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cute. So I have the movie poster down, and then I will put our ticket stub down. And then this tag here has a bunny head on it, and there is a bunny. He's one of the main characters in the movie, so I thought it'd be kind of cute just to kind of punch out this bunny head and have that be on there as well. So I'm just trying to find the right size. I'm just going to punch that out, and I'm going to use that on the card there too. And then I added another puffy sticker that says hello. And then I am going to use this card here to talk about Booktubeathon, which is a readathon that I participated in that month. I had to go back on my Goodreads and look up what I read because I don't remember. This was almost a year ago. So I read 3 books during that week for the Booktubeathon, and then for the 4 and the 5, I just added the flower stickers on top of it just to kind of cover them up, and then use that part for my journaling about the actual readathon. And then for the title here, I want to put Booktubeathon because that was the name of it. So I'm going to use some stamps, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that on here using my Hero Arts tiny letter stamps and some Versamark black ink. Sorry for my head there. So I'm just going to use these, and I'm going to stamp out the word Booktubeathon. And then for this one here, I'm going to talk about these little mini mystery boxes that you can get that the kids absolutely love. They have all sorts of themes now. We started getting some Harry Potter ones, and the girls discovered them and wanted to start getting some My Little Pony ones, so they have a few of those. They're like the Funko Pop things. They're like little mini vinyl characters, and they're actually really super cute. And you can get little mystery boxes, so you just get a box, whatever theme you want, and you don't know what you're going to get. And so they like collecting those and, you know, finding out what they are and all that stuff. So it's been a lot. It's been fun kind of collecting them. But I kept 2 boxes, and so I cut out the ponies, and I'm cutting out this little branding here that says Mystery Mini, and I'm just going to kind of overlay those from those 2 boxes there. I'm going to put them down here on the bottom of the card. I think the ponies are the ones that they have gotten the most often because they really like My Little Pony. And we have a couple of Harry Potter ones as well. And I'm just going to talk about how they discovered these and they've been really enjoying, you know, collecting them and all that fun stuff. And they're actually pretty cool. All right, so that is going to complete this for me. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. I have a ton of close-ups coming up here for you. If you guys want to go check out Noel's blog, please do. I will leave it linked down below so you can see what some of the other designers are doing with this kit as well. And please check out Noel's site. She puts together really, really great kits, and they're just a ton of fun to work with. There's a ton of stuff that comes in them, and I've been having a blast so far. So tons of close-ups coming up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be back again soon with some more scrapbooking goodies for you. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.